What's going on, everyone? I just made a video talking about how people misuse and kind of change the words or change the meaning of words over time. This happens with words like slang terms, too, I've noticed. I want to talk about the term woke. I'm seeing a ton of people misusing this term. Let's just talk about what it means, where it came from, and what it doesn't mean. So, woke basically meant that most of your life you have been asleep. There's certain knowledge that you didn't have access to, and at some point you got hit with all this knowledge. Usually, it's some research that someone's done online, but all of a sudden you get hit with a wealth of knowledge, and you realize that all this time you've been asleep, and now you have awakened. You are now woke. This term was used by the people who consider themselves woke. That's who these people were. They used this term themselves. I remember when people first started saying this. The opposite of being woke was the so-called sheeple. You just kind of follow along like a sheep. Remember this term? You're super cringy. You had the sheeple, and then you had the people who had awakened, who are now woke. It meant they are now suddenly enlightened. They have information they didn't used to have, and the majority of people don't. So people actually call themselves woke. And after a while, people started to kind of use it against them because it was cringy and memeable, and then people started using it to kind of put them down. Oh, you're one of those woke people. And at some point, someone kind of used it to mean liberal or leftist, and it has absolutely nothing to do with right, left, conservative, liberal, nothing at any point. It means you were asleep before, you didn't have a certain knowledge, now you do, and you have awakened, you are now woke. Do you happen to know someone you consider to be a conspiracy theorist? That person is what we call woke. If you know someone who's part of the manosphere, if you don't know what the manosphere is, it's kind of an online group of men. They talk about men's topics. Not going to go deep into it, but they have different sects of the manosphere, sects of the manosphere. One of them is called the red pill. Now, oddly enough, the manosphere consider themselves to be right leaning, conservative. They're pseudo conservatives. They align themselves with conservative values and what they think they are, and when it suits their needs, basically. But they identify as conservative, right leaning, and they are the types that will use the term woke for other people. It's kind of like a pejorative, but here's the incredible irony. They call it the red pill. Like from the movie The Matrix, the red pill and the blue pill. When you take the red pill in the Matrix, you literally wake up in the power plant and you come out of the Matrix. They even use this term, the Matrix. And you can either take the red pill or the blue pill. You take the blue pill, you're still asleep in the Matrix. Again, you take the red pill, you literally wake up. You will have been awakened, you are woke. The red pill, the things they talk about in their ideology and the actual name, what they call themselves, means woke, which is incredibly ironic. But anyway, it never had anything to do with right, left, conservative, liberal, nothing. It simply means you didn't have this knowledge before. Now you do. You have awakened from your slumber. You are now woke.